one. Hi, it's your girl Leanne, aka Lola, which is an acronym that stands for Laugh Often, Love Always, and welcome to my channel, Buddhas and Butterflies. I am your goddess guide to deep internal wisdom, to listening and hearing deep internal wisdom, and going into deep internal transformation. Through the use of prayer, pranayama, yoga, movement, and meditation, we journey deeply in, and I'm your goddess guide during that process. Welcome to my channel again. This is my morning in ritual recap. This morning's in ritual was a wonderful recording live. We went 45 minutes live, and it was a wonderful, wonderful chat. However, when it went to upload, only 47 seconds came available onto the YouTube. So, and then it like fast forwards in the whole video. So I wanted to recap just the things that we talked about this morning, go through the readings, go through the sharings and the cards that were pulled, and just quickly give you the readings so that you have that sharing, so that you didn't miss any of the things that are there. Just a brief intro about myself. I am a yoga teacher. I am a happiness life coach. I am a Reiki master, and I use all those things within my practice to help deepen into the spirit, especially for you. If you're looking for a life coach or someone to coach you, I'll use all of my practices and my skills to deepen way deep into this underlying limiting beliefs that we have, and go dive deeply into the soul to help bring forward any creation and transformation that you're trying to get. And my whole practice is based on figuring out how we can love ourselves to overflowing and carve time out for that, because a lot of people don't carve out any time for that. So that's what I do as a happiness life coach, as a yoga teacher, and also as a Reiki master. I use my Reiki to help deepen into your love. So I love that. I'm also, sorry for saying I'm also a peer-to-peer counselor on The Porch, which is a digital space that helps women of color who are going through their spiritual ascension or going through a spiritual growth, and they need someone to peer them or counsel them, which is not traditional counseling, but somebody to help them through that process, someone to talk to, someone to cry with, someone to hold their hand, and someone that has been through the process and been through the growth that can maybe lend them a space, an ear, a shoulder, and just validate their experience. So The Porch is a digital space, soon to be a physical place, a space. We're building a house. We have 2 possible locations, and I know that both of those locations will come forward and will express themselves as a space for women to come to The Porch to learn different activities, different life skills, learn all about the chakras, learn how to meditate, learn how to garden, learn how to build, learn how to create, to sew, to cook, everything that they need to actually get themselves through their space and through their growth and to be made anew. So it's a wonderful program. And if you would like to donate, the link will be below in this video. YouCares /The Porch. And there's some numbers, but it'll be below here in the video, or right across here, if I can get it there. Okay, but below in the About section, The Porch. And a little bit about me. Also, this video is sponsored by Buddha Butters. This is my Lunar Honey Buddha Butter. Lunar Honey Buddha Butter. Okay? Organic extra virgin olive oil, organic shea butter, organic coconut oil. This is my coconut oil based lunar butter. This is a body cream, tea tree, lavender, fragrance oil of honeysuckle, love. And I do a Reiki, and I moon charge all of my products, which is something that is really important to me. It's a beautiful, creamy lotion. As you can see, I put it on myself this morning during the live video, and I'll do it again just so you can see. This is sponsored by Buddha Butters. The link will be below in the description box. I wish we had smell-o-vision because it smells divine. Smell, see the shine and sheen? Wonderful for the skin. And I have different kinds available for males as well. Father's Day is coming. Beautiful. Okay. I'm getting right into the meat of it all. Let me sip my coffee. This morning's video was really great and poignant. We shared I pulled some cards. I pulled a card from the Seed of Shakti deck. I love this deck. I just received this deck. It is such an amazing deck. beautiful drawings, beautiful oracle things, and wisdoms and bits of wisdom to share. And the Seeds of Shakti card that we pulled today was the flower of life. And so poignant because it said, secrets of the universe lie within the pattern of life. Secrets of the universe lie within the pattern of life. And it's wonderful how things come forward and they express and show you all the things that you need to know. And the secret of the universe really is within the pattern of how we're living. And if we're living and moving and having our being in that of love and of God, we're doing a good job. Okay? And then I pulled from my soul. I love this. This is my Soul Journey deck. I love this deck. It's one of my favorite decks. By John Van Parg. I think I said his name right. I love the Soul Journey deck. These cards are beautiful. They're beautiful to look at. But we picked the growth card. Growth. Okay? And it says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And we're always looking for growth, no matter what, when we're on this spiritual path. We're looking for things to grow for us. Side note, music is brought to you today by TrueMental.com, and the artist name is Sahil. Royalty-free music, TrueMental.com. TrueMental.com. And the song that's playing right now is Airplanes and Submarines, and it's a beautiful song. Beautiful. So we did 2 readings today, which I'll talk a little tiny bit about them after the readings, but we did 2 readings today. I pulled my Tao book, 365 Tao. I love reading from books that are like daily reads. It gives me this way of pondering and seeing things and then just feeling and experiencing them. And it gives me little bite-sized pieces of spirituality to bite off, to eat, and to break down and ingest and digest in my soul. So it's really wonderful. So today's Tao Te Ching reading was number 108. Now, in a lot of religions, the number 108 is an auspicious number, especially in the Hindu and Taoist tradition. It's the number of beads on a mala bead, 108. And it's the process of going into meditation and doing a mantra. You do that 108 times like the beads. And so the number 108 cycled in today, which, if you are into numerology and you take 1 and 8 is 9, is creation. So it's beautiful. Yeah, 9 is the number of life. So we'll read this real quick, and then we'll talk just for a moment, and then I'll move on to the next read. 1 gives birth to 2. 2 gives birth to 3. 3 gives birth to 10,000. 108 counts make 1 cycle. Constant tuning creates all things. Sorry, scratch that. Constant turning creates all things. The constant turning. Today is the 108th day. Why are numbers so important to those who follow the Tao? Even today, when numbers are more commonly yoked to the service of finance and engineering, there are those who revere numbers with the champ vision of mysticism and superstition. Numbers form a closed world with mysterious. I don't understand why I can't read this now. Numbers form a closed world with mysteries to explore and exploit if our understanding is deep enough. Numbers form a closed world with mysteries to explore and exploit if our understanding is deep enough. Followers of the Tao emphasize certain numbers. 1 is the unity of the Tao. 2 is duality. 3 is the unevenness that will generate movement. I love the number 3. 4 is the seasons. 5 is the elements generate the world. 6 parts of the body are the arms, legs, head, and trunk. 7 is the day of the waxing moon by the lunar calendar. 8 is the number of divination. 9 is the number of life. And 10 is heaven cycles. That's beautiful. There are 24 periods in the year, each with its own characteristics. 36 is 6 squared. 108 is 3 cycles of 36 and represents a greater cycle. Although there are even more esoteric connotations attached to it. Numbers are only symbols, a way for human beings to project order upon the universe. Let me say that to you again. Numbers are only symbols, a way of human beings to project order upon the universe. They are a language more precise than words. But does Tao talk? Numbers are important to master, but take care to learn beyond language and numbers to the true reality that they foreshadow. To the true reality that they foreshadow. Love that. And even if we just go back to when it says, one is the unity of Tao, one is God, Tao is God. Two is duality, God in us. Three is the unevenness that generates movement. Four is the seasons. Five is the elements that generate the world. 6 parts of the body. 2 arms, 2 legs, a head, and a trunk. 7 is the day of the waxing moon by the lunar calendar. 8 is the number of divination. And 9 is the number of life. 10 is the heavens cycles. Beautiful just to understand the numbers. Now, this read was just pulled. I love it though. It was a beautiful read. And then the second book that we read from today is Until Today by Iyanla Vanzant's Daily Devotionals for Spiritual Growth and Peace of Mind. So this reading is very interesting, and then I'll read it and then we'll discuss just for a moment. I'll give you some of my thoughts and some of the things that we discussed earlier. July 2nd, I will gain more understanding when I realize I must open my heart to others if I want to stop hurting. I'll just let you sit with that for a minute. As I sip my coffee from my yoga cup. It says, I will gain more understanding when I realize I must open my heart to others if I want to stop hurting. Very often we shut our hearts or shut others out to protect ourselves from being hurt. While we are on guard, we are defense. Often we become unpredictable and unavailable. Often we become unapproachable and unavailable. We look for and finally find an ulterior motive to everything and everyone. The motives and agendas we see, whether they exist or not, are the reason we must protect ourselves. At the same time, we are isolated and lonely. We don't want to be hurt, we don't want to be alone, but we don't know what to do about how we feel. We don't want to be hurt, we don't want to be alone, but we don't know what to do about how we feel. In general, people are not out to hurt you. They hurt you because you expect to be hurted. They hurt you because they're trying to tear down your barriers. They hurt you because your barriers look and feel very similar to their barriers. When people see their issues being reflected back to them, they often become afraid of what they say and feel. And in response, they want to get to you before you get to them. In the process, you get hurt. You must accept that people are not out to hurt you. They hurt you because they don't believe that what they do or how they do it causes you pain. They don't know what causes you pain because you won't come from behind the barrier long enough to share with them the pain of your experiences. You believe that if you show them your wounds, they will think you weak or dumb. It's important to understand that when you shut your heart down or live life on the defense, there is absolutely no way of healing or light or love can get in. When you shut down, you are going to keep on hurting. And until today, you may have believed that people are out to get you. But just for today, let someone into your heart. Open yourself up to healing, light of love. Expect the best. You may be surprised at what happens. And the mantra for today is, today, I'm willing to drop my feelings of hurt and open my heart. I'm willing to drop my defenses and open my heart. Today, I'm willing to drop my defenses and open my heart. In the talk today in the chat, it was really a wonderful chat. I told a story about being on the defense and that sometimes we are so on the defense that we block the ability for people to bless us or to give us a note that we might need or help us in a situation that we might need to hear or resonate with. And the example is prior to even this reading, my father-in-law, me and my husband, my father-in-law share a home. My father-in-law gave me a note about the seasonings being opened and the front door being locked. And I was, instantly, I went into defense mode. Oh, round. My totem, as I said in the group, my totem is kangaroo. And if you see kangaroos, they are lethal. They will break a neck. They wait till you did, and they check to see if you're still alive. And that's part of how my defense mechanism works within me, is that I have my guard up and I'm ready to box. I have these little arms as a kangaroo, and I'm ready to, to protect myself if need be. And I had to sit with that for a moment, and I was like, okay, well, we're about to give a talk, and we're gonna go on live, and we're gonna pray, and we're gonna be on YouTube. I have to make sure that I can release this stagnant thing that's in my body. So I sat down and I decided to feel where it was at. It was in my second or third chakra, right between the two of them. So I know it's personal. I know it's about me. I know it's about my creative energy. It's also about my personal willingness and to see myself and how I see myself. So it's like, okay. And then here it goes. We open the book, and the reading is about not having defenses. And sometimes you have to drop the defenses to allow people to come in, to give you a note, to love you, to bless you, to give you a lesson. And you have to be able to take the lesson and to see them without see it as not being attacked, see it as being granted a blessing from someone, and that they're offering you something that you might need to know. Granted, it might not be the easiest thing to do, but sometimes it's the right thing to do. So the whole talk today was about releasing this defense mechanism we have and allowing ourselves to express fully in love, and to allow people to see us express fully in love, and to accept their expression of full love without condition. And even though we might run into people that hurt us, our whole purpose of being on this path is to open up everyone's eyes to the ability to take and give and receive, to be blessed and to bless, and accepting this blessing and this interruption as a blessing, and just taking this time to take the space and allow people to give you a note, and to allow people and to take your guard down just a little bit, so that we're not coming into this life and this love in this space of my guard is up and I need to fight you, and it's about a fight. Just allow people to express, because they might have a blessing for you in some way. And hopefully that this video blesses you in some way. Thank you for stopping by today. Like, comment, subscribe, share me with a friend. Meet us here in the morning time. It does take about 45 minutes for us to get through the reading and the prayer part. And we pray together, and a family that prays together stays together. So I'd love if you can join me in the mornings, somewhere around 8-ish, if you're available. And if you're driving in the car and you just want to listen to some fun, join me. I would love for you to join me and share me with a friend. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, I'll list the books below as well. And maybe links for you to purchase them. That would be great too, if I can figure out how to do that. And I'm so excited that you stopped by today. Thank you so much. I love you so much. My little Buddha babies. It's your girl Leanne, a.k.a. Lola, a.k.a. Buddhas and Butterflies, signing out. See you soon. And I love you so much. I love you.